episode 8 of our Techs-Mechs Colony Fiesta Pail. Had a couple minor changes since last episode, but nothing too big, just getting some stuff working again. Let's see how things go this week. One of our prisoners is finally healed up. Maybe eventually everybody else will stop being sick with food poisoning. We'll be able to get them back on their feet as well. Oh. We had some pods that arrived with a silent neuroformer. That's good. We really need this. It needs to be hauled urgently, and that's because we completed construction of the monument. Unfortunately, we now have to protect it for nearly a year. 46 days is 3 full seasons and then some. Otherwise, all of our electronics are going to shut down. So we'll see how that goes. Let's take a quick look here and see who we have. We'll add in a stat check here for psychic sensitivity. Everybody's about the same. Winter has a little bit higher sensitivity, though. That's good. That's good to know. So Winter might make a good psychic for us. Yeah, that's not too terrible. Maybe we'll install that. It gets us some psychic powers from somebody under Colony. Just pull Winter a little bit further up in the process. So, because they now have psychic powers, they're a psycaster. They have to focus to get their meditation back, which allows them to cast powers. And as they level up, they'll be able to have more powers available. So we're going to go ahead and learn a psycast. Normally you get one randomly assigned, but we're running mods that allow us to pick at each level. In addition, there's a couple extra ones. I really want to get stabilizing touch because it's really good for combat. But so far we haven't really had any bleed out risk issues yet. Just instant deaths. So I think maybe stun might be better. That allows us to stun a hostile individual within reach, which is good. It works for animals, works for raiders. It's just good to have. Still have our visitors here. For now. We have some time left on. Looks like we harvested but didn't replant. That's fine. Luke is out here replanting for us. That'll work out well. We do need to figure out what we're going to be doing with the rest of things, though, because that could take a little bit of time. We still need to work on our armor, which we haven't gotten squared away yet. Actually, we're going to go ahead and uninstall this table and these 2 stools. Just so we get the space back. Having open tiles is important for room size. The overall dimensions don't matter as how many squares don't have things on them. I think what we're going to do is set this up so that we can run a cooler on this side and vent out this hole. We'll lose a little bit of efficiency that way, but it's better than not having it done. Because I still don't quite know why the overwall ones aren't working. So we'll leave it at that, and we'll put a vent in, and that'll help keep things cool. We meant to put a second vent. I'm not too certain on that yet. We'll find out once that's completed. Meanwhile, our chickens continue to grow and flourish. Not enough food for that many chickens, but that's fine. We'll get around to fixing that soon. Right now, we are still in a positive state here for our large pen, which is good. We're growing. A little bit more than twice what we actually need to. And we're still at a little bit more than double what we need to down here as well, which is good. Means we should theoretically be able to get some stockpiled hay growth going. We have some new levers. Ari tried to attract Broman by complimenting her artistic skills. Broman responded well and is now Ari's lover. The only unfortunate part to this is that Broman is a visitor. This may end in heartbreak for Ari. Our research into flak armor continues, slowly but surely. If we had more than 5 actual colonists, I would probably look into assigning a full-time dedicated researcher. Since we're a transhumanist, we do have a research specialist, which gives all sorts of great research and hacking speed buffs, but does disable pretty much all other types of work, as you can see on the list there. So we don't want to do that too early, or it will cause some pretty serious work issues for us. That said, we do have our 10 points needed to cause a reformation. So I think we will make considerations for where to go on that. Drop a comment down below if you have any recommendations. Whenever you make a reformation, we can add 1 meme. Originally, we were looking to go, back when this was initially live streamed, take Transhumanist and add in a Rancher. But I don't know that we're really at that point yet. So we can add 1 meme. I'm thinking maybe Collectivist. But for right now, this is the list. And then once that's done, we can always make an adjustment to any of the existing precepts that we have. So we'll probably make some adjustments there just to make things a little bit easier or spice things up. So please leave a comment down below if you have any suggestions or recommendations. We'll see where it goes. If not, I will pick one at random. We do have the Jubilee of Silicon that is expected every year on the 14th of September, and it's currently, well, I guess it's the 15th, so I guess we should probably have it, huh? It's a dance party. A light ball ritual spot, so we do have our light ball down here. Right now, these things are powered. Yes. No. Yes. Let's go ahead and begin this. We will include the visitors. They're not going to get really any big benefit out of it, but it does boost the quality. So you can have up to 10 people, and as you see, that quality does drop as we drag people out. So we're going to go ahead and leave it at that. Take about 2 hours. 93% quality is pretty good. I'm really hoping for this fun part, because all the rest of these are kind of garbage. Also, if it's fun, it gives us 2 development points. Unforgettable was 3. That was a fun Jubilee. That's outstanding. So everybody's going to get a mood boost of +8 for the next 6 days, and we get those development points. And we got some items that were spawned by the ritual. Nutrient paste. Well, that's okay. We have another set. Fortunately, this is between the 2 visitors, Ling and Sugar, so that's not going to cause them too many issues. I have concerns about Broman leaving. That said, Broman's in a pretty good spot. Mood is pretty high. Maybe they'll stick around. That is always an option with the visitors. They don't always have to all leave. Sometimes they'll offer to stay. We can go ahead and turn our party ball back off again, so we're not burning power off of it. This has been smoothed over here, which is good. Let's go ahead and get this set up for temperature. We'll do an overwall cooler. Put the blue end inside the building so it actually cools things off. We might need to... might need to build out some more wiring, though. I have concerns about sticking it outdoors. The more uncovered wiring you have, the more likely you are to get a short circuit event, but it is what it is. Eventually we might smooth all these walls and go from, but that'll be a good start. Let's take a look at our prisoners. Still true ethics. So eventually we'll get the 2 of them recruited. Resistance is only 7 for Marcian, and Ozlis is down to 5.5, so that recruitment should happen pretty soon. Rock is in a bad mood for a whole bunch of reasons. Intense pain from food poisoning. That's right. That's fine. We'll get there eventually. We probably need to start working on researching prosthetics beyond basics. Basic prosthetics are good, but they're all kind of trash. So unless somebody's missing a body part, I don't want to just go in and use a replacement right now. Because it's going to do more harm than good. It's going to slow them down or give them penalties to their work. That's not great. Just checking to make sure none of our settings changed there, and they did not, which is good. Resistance slowly dropping. We have a new quest, Unstoppable Animals. 27 man-hunting monkeys. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. Nope, nope. Nope. No. We have nowhere near the combat ability to be able to deal with that many man-hunting anything, much less monkeys. If we had a very long trap corridor, perhaps. And the refugees are leaving. Broman thanks us for allowing her and her people to stay at the Fiesta Pale. Won't forget what we've done for them. So Broman decided not to stick around. Heartbreak for Ari. We'll see how that goes. The biggest advantage is that we did get access to all that labor to help speed things along, which is honestly our biggest concern. Quest is marked as completed because they've left the map. We need to figure out where else we're going and what else we're building. We do need more defenses. Do have a lot of slate. Slate's not a great wall material, but it's better than nothing. And so I think we're going to go up here and build out a wall, and we'll put a steel door in it just so our people can move in and out without having to go through the prisoner room. And we're also going to replace the prisoner's door that's wooden with a steel one. Eventually we'll relocate all of this prisoner stuff elsewhere, but for now that's good enough. And since the visitors are gone, we can move some of these beds in the process. Nope, autosave pause. So I want to move this double bed over into the larger room, use that for more permanent, because that would be good to do. And right now everybody is a member of our group, so we don't need to run any conversions, which is good. They do eat up some time. Oh no. Malnourished. Ozlis is... No, oh no. Well, I mean, that is one way to take care of that, Ari. I don't know that shooting them is the way I would have gone about it, but that is definitely one way to go about it. Redorn is going to heal them up, which is good now. Everybody will be tended. Let's take a look and see what we've got going on for Warden. We have 2 Wardens, and Warden tasks are pretty, well, they're not low priority. They're low priority behind basic tasks, fighting fires, and managing the colony. So that's not too bad. I'm not quite sure why there were so many problems then with getting them fed. We have the food. No, we should not allow nutrient base inside here. That's a bad idea. We don't want nutrient paste stored inside our refrigerators. Prisoner Scooter is escaping. Redorna, go arrest Scooter, please. We're going to urgently haul that wood out of the way so that the door is not left wide open for our prisoners to escape. Oh, Scooter's gone berserk. That's fine. Melee attack Scooter. He's refused to be arrested. We'll put him down. It'll be fine. Redorna actually has melee skill, so... Equip the wood. Get it out of the room. Or maybe not. Let's grab somebody else nearby. Like Winter. Prioritize hauling, please. I can't mark them. Oh, because that's... Yeah, there we go. I can't tend. Interesting. Try to arrest Marcy. There we go. Oh. There's always something. Always something. I'm going to go equip the wooden training knife, and then we'll undraft. Always something. Redorna's apparel is tattered because of the fights. I do believe we have our assignment set up for... Oh, we didn't. Oh, there we go. Let's fix that. We don't want anything below 50% hit points. We don't want anything below normal quality. 50% hit points and below is where you start getting into bad thoughts for the quality of your gear because it becomes tattered. So we'll fix that. Redorna will, take off the synthread shirt. It's below 50% hit points, and they'll replace it with another one from our stockpiling. While we're at it, let's go ahead and get some storage set up as well. Actually, we could use... We have dressers. We have dressers. They work well. We just apparently never put them in every room. Normally, I would not do this. Because it does eat up... Eats up floor space inside the bedrooms, as you can see here. We've got a little bit to spare still, so I'm not too terribly worried about it. Even with all this stuff in here, we're still at average size. So it'll get cleaned up, and they can use dressers as storage containers for clothing, thanks to a mod we have called Dressers Camp Storage. We have another Grandlands tree sprout. That's great. We want to harvest that. Get this pod harvested. That'll give us another seed. And yet more rare thrombins. Once the seed is harvested, we can plant it somewhere that's a little bit more defensible, like perhaps up here. And that way, if anything bad happens, we can just simply draft everybody up and turn them loose. Probably put another sprout down here somewhere. The moss that grows around the trees is fireproof. It'll catch fire, but it won't spread, so it effectively serves as a fire break for the trees. So I'm not too terribly worried about that. We have some visitors. They don't have any trait ability because there's no question mark over their head. Right now, if we have attackers come because of this wall, they will try to come through here from the north, or this way from the south, probably. Perhaps this way. This right here provides a problem. Oh, there's a mad panther. Where is this panther? There's that panther right there. Well, let's see how things go. Let's see what he does. I feel like it's going to become a problem for Roscoe, because when Roscoe goes to go to bed for the night, that panther's going to go after him. And so we're going to take Ari, who has the Claw Dryads, and turn them loose. That way the Claw Dryads will eat the bulk of whatever's going on, and that issue's now resolved for us. Nice and easy. I suppose we could have just drafted Ari only and just turned them loose to begin with, but that just seems less effective and fun. So our cooler is running. Let's crank this down. Not that. Those can go a lot lower than I thought. We'll take it down to about -20 Celsius. That'll give us a good spot just to help prevent things from rotting away. You can see inside we're already at -20 C, which is great. We do, however, need to get that temperature over to the other side. And so we're going to install an overwall vent here at this spot where we already smoothed. As long as the stone is smoothed, you don't have to worry about having to replace it. And that'll help keep things cool. So right now we've got some hay in here. That's great. That'll help keep it cold so it doesn't spoil. We do need some more farming. And if we go ranching, we can't have corn. We can't have rice, because that'll give everybody bad thoughts, because they're human consumable foods. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to give an order here to harvest all of this, just to get it out of the way. Whatever's left, we'll come back for eventually. The animals will also eat it, so we can just leave it as well. But for right now, I'd rather have the extra food for our people. Forced weather for pay. A knight of the Dominion of Uzbo wants to perform a low-power test to make things foggy for 20 days. I would say yes, but I don't like fog. It makes things difficult for me to personally see on the screen. And 20 days is a very long time to have it. A very long time indeed. Flak jackets are almost finished being researched. That's great. Let's start considering how we're going to rework some things here for food. Oh, there's a raid from the apes. We're going to prepare and then attack. They've got some weapons, though. Let's see. Ludwig here has a hatchet, but no armor. He's got some combat drugs, though, in that go juice. Vale has EMP grenades and a flak vest. The EMP grenades I'm not too terribly worried about. It can cause some light burns from the electrical discharge, but we don't have anything that's going to really be hurt bad by it. Mills has a hatchet. Bicep has a poor quality 1911, but no armor. Lithin has a smoke launcher. I don't think those can actually deal... Can those actually deal damage? No, they can't deal damage. I'm not worried about that, then. Makes it harder to fight them. That's about it. So I think what we're going to do here is we're going to draft everybody up. Did we ever set an emergency? We do have fight sets. Just going to grab everybody. And we're going to tell them to gear and go over here. And then if they get all set up and ready to go before they make their attack, then we'll just let things go. Otherwise, we're going to go attack preemptively. It looks like that is the case. So we're going to come over here. Slow things down. Winter is very slow. We need to keep that in mind. Roscoe is also very slow for some reason because he's suffering severe withdrawal from his go juice for addiction. And that's unfortunate. So, alright, go ahead and release your attack animals. All the rest of you come back here. We'll draw them in close. We'll let our dryads go take care of some of this stuff now. There's one down. Go ahead and bring everybody over here. There's two down. Vale is the only one I'm really concerned about at this point because he's got grenades, but even still, that's not too bad. We'll let them run them off. We'll go ahead and shift-click to de-gear them, and we'll be done with things. So there is that. That was a nice, simple raid. That's about the cleanest we've had a raid go so far. Nobody was really packing any major weapons. They were all poor quality. We had our dryads. Things went smoothly. And I think that might be a good place to end things for today. It's a little bit shorter than normal, but oh, Roscoe is overdosing. What are you overdosing on, sir? Oh, no. Oh, no, because they had go juice. Ooh, this is not good. We're going to end things a little bit early, and instead we're not. We're going to take, let's see. Verdorn is sleeping, but it has 4 medical. Rock has 4 medical. They're both sleeping. You need to go rescue Roscoe, please. I keep forgetting about that drug addiction he has, and he was almost over it. He was almost at 80%. Now he's back down to 59. That's not great. Let's go back into the assigned policies. Unfortunately, Roscoe has chemical enthusiasm. So that means he's going to try drugs because he can. We're just going to turn off usage for addictions for everything. He's going to have to suffer through things. Winter already has a lot of bad health issues to begin with. Double cataracts, double hearing loss, frail, bad back, the scarring. So they're pretty slow to begin with. We need to get them running. Actually, no, because the bad back, we can't peg like that. Out of all those things, they're going to move pretty slow. Roscoe, as we saw, is also going to end up moving very slowly, assuming he survives this drug overdose. It's down to a minor, which is good. But he's going to be out for a while. So we have some stuff we've got to work on. And I think that's actually going to be where we end things for today. Because there's always something weird going on. Next time, we'll probably fix setting up our fields so we can start transitioning. I think with the default, we're going to move towards being rangers unless something else comes up, and that's just going to be the way things are. So if you have any comments, want to change things back, go ahead and leave them as a comment. It's the best way to let me know. Feel free to drop by the Discord and the link in the description down below. Talk about things in between streams on Twitch, in between videos here released on YouTube. Hope you'll have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and as always, stay goose.